I may need to remove the fenders on the left sides. I want to check for rust and anything that I can clean over here. We have a couple of small rust. So I may need to use my degreaser, steel brush. I may also need to look for rust converter, just in case if there are more rust. A lot of rusty parts over here. Oh boy. Let me show you the other side. This is what? Oh, this is the right side. Let me show you the left. Should I call it driver's side? Not yet finished with this one, but it looks way much better. I just used epoxy primer. The epoxy primer white is kind of pale, or it's not looking good, so I'm gonna stick with the gray one, 850G. And I still need to clean up the other parts at the front. I don't know, this is just my little DIY, or should I call it experiment, before I have a professional or an expert do a full restore. But I don't have the time and budget yet, so I'm just playing around with this. And I think what I need to do is remove the fenders as well, but I need to move to a different spot. My garage is so small, and I need to do something about the dirt first. Let me check if I can show you how to freaking remove the fender and the side skirt, or maybe we need to take apart the whole car. I had to use steel brush over here. And then I'm gonna leave it with rust remover, rust converter. Leave it over there for 24 hours and do the steel brush once again till we stop seeing rust. Wow! All the dust or dirt, grime and mud, this one all came from the other side. That is the left side or driver's side if you're sitting inside the car. So I'm gonna check how much we can get on the passenger side. I think it's not much over here. Oh no, I can feel that there's a lot of dirt inside this. Well, hey. Oh wow. I want to remove this part, but I don't have welding machine. Hey, go. There's still a lot. Maybe something's living inside. I'm gonna have to deal with this for a while. It'll really take me some time to clean this up. It's been 15 minutes now and there's still a lot of dirt inside the fender, wheel well. I don't know what you call this part over here. I can still feel some mud or dirt, grime inside. There. I just don't have the right tool to clean this up. the hell is inside this? Wow. Y'all better check your I don't know what you call this part. And I'm not yet even done. Look, there's even like a bottle cup. Plastics. Okay, so we are back, and it's been several days now, and still a lot more to go. I think we can also remove this plastic cover or cup. Yeah. Okay. And then what I'm doing, I'm gonna spray some degreaser. Maybe let's just put it here. And then gonna scrape them off with steel brush. I don't know, it feels much easier with the degreaser on. And then you may need to use scraping tool, but this is kind of hard to use. Yeah, most of the rubberized coat they are so quite tough to remove, very adhesive. Yeah. I don't want to scrape off the white coating, the OEM coating. And once we apply back the degreaser, something will just fall off. Voila! There you go. Okay. I don't want to use a, what you call it, the grinder or drill machine with the steel scuffing pads. I'm okay with this, but it will definitely take several days to remove all the rubberized coating, or we could just leave the other ones that we cannot remove by hand and then just go with the epoxy primer. Okay, so right now what I'm trying to do is just clean them up with a degreaser to remove the excess grease and dirt. And of course we need to use brush. This will take at least an hour. Hardest part is under this well. And then after the degreaser and brushing, we need to turn on the hose. Not yet done. And after washing it off with fresh water or clean water, then let it dry. After 24 hours, apply alcohol, maybe tomorrow. Okay, so after brushing using the degreaser, there you go. Time to clean them up with just running water. hardest part to clean is right over here. So just let this thing sit tight for maybe 20 hours. Go back tomorrow, check for rust, dirt, dust and everything. Then finally apply the alcohol. Wait for several hours, then paint. R3, SR3, POR, I don't know. So I'm about to paint this sucker over here, and I really don't want to remove the OEM coating, the white one, but some of them are being scuffed. And the rubberized coatings over here, they're so solid, cannot really remove them. I'm just gonna have to live with them like that. I removed the plastic over here. I don't know where to start. Maybe I should start painting over here. Yeah. Just gonna use epoxy primer. Gray. Epoxy primer gray. And it's kind of hard to paint while holding the phone. Just using brush. I don't have a paint gun. Oh, that smells bad. I think I'm okay with this. Has been several days now, and here's what happened. Whoa. Just using paintbrush and epoxy primer. I'm hoping that this simple undercoating will last at least a year or maybe 2. I think I applied only 2 coats, you know, just to keep off some rust. And I think I need to do the rear and the one under the side skirt. I did not bother removing the suspension. The rubber coating over here is pretty solid, so I think I'm all set with that. But it'll be much better if you can remove them all and then apply new epoxy primer as the undercoating. I don't know if this is a good idea or bad, but I'm good with this. Okay, let's take a look at the rear end. I don't know what you call this part, maybe wheel well, rear fender? No, I'm not sure. I had a problem with the paint. I ran out of gray epoxy primer, so right now it's on white. But it's a crappy, shitty paint job. I just cleaned, removed the dirt and grime. There's like zero rust over here. I just have to scrape up some of the rubberized black coating. But I think this is only 2 coats. I may need to apply at least 2 more or maybe 3 more. And I cannot remove this part. I've tried everything and it doesn't want to go off. So it looks crappy right now. But there you go. I'm satisfied with this. I'm hoping it will prevent rust for at least a year or maybe 2 or 3 years. I don't know. But this is just me trying to play around with the EG hatch, as I'm saving up some moolah. Maybe after 5 years I am gonna completely renovate if I can. So far I'm all set with this. I still need to remove the rear bumper and do the part over here, and that's all for now. I need to really replace this with full coilovers. Adios amigos, Honda boys. See you next time.